Welcome back to the Stovetop. In this video, I'm going to be trying out some coffee that I brought back from the island of Oahu. This is Lion Original Roast Coffee. On their website, the flavor profile says, Original Lion coffee is noted for its subtle sweet taste and flawless smooth finish. This original coffee blend is created from hand-selected coffee beans from specific growing regions, and Original Lion Coffee blend has satisfied our customers and friends since 1864. So this is available in 10 and 24 ounce bags, either ground or whole bean. I have whole bean coffee. So it's in a red bag with their logo, which is a lion's head. And this is like some of the other coffees that I've bought. They just put a decal on the front with the roast. So the bag is the same for all the coffees. And they just identify it with a decal, so that saves money in production costs. Now the bag looks like it's vacuum sealed, and that's not the way I bought it. I think this actually happened while it was in my checked bag in the belly of the airplane. So it should be interesting when I go to open this up. On the back of the bag it says, more roar in every pour since 1864. They like to rhyme. And there's brewing instructions. It calls for 2 tablespoons of ground coffee for every 6 ounces of water. For iced coffee, it says use half the volume of water to brew coffee and add equal amount of ice after brewing. On the side, it has the ingredients, which it's listed as 100% Arabica. Coffee flavors contain natural and artificial flavors. This isn't a flavored coffee, so that's not the case here. And then storage, store coffee in an opaque, airtight container at room temperature and use within 2 weeks of opening. Huh, that's interesting. Then they've got their address, Hawiian CoffeeCompany in Honolulu. Also, they've got a little brass clip here at the top, like some of the other coffees I've purchased, to help you reseal it. So I'm going to try to open it. No, I'm going to have to get scissors. All right. I don't know how this is going to turn out when I go to cut this. Okay. Not bad at all. All right, let me just cut along the top here. Yeah, the bag is starting to go back to its original shape. You can see the beans are dark and a little bit oily. They've got a really good aroma. All right, so I wiped out the inside of the grinder and ground up some beans. You can see they ground up nice and consistently. I'll be brewing it in Mr. Coffee. I won't be rinsing the coffee filter, and I'm going to be using Waiakea volcanic purified drinking water. This is filtered through volcanic rock. You don't have to use Hawaiian water to brew Hawaiian coffee. It's just something I kind of wanted to do. So I'll be back with the first cup and give you my initial impressions. All right, coffee's all done brewing. I could actually smell it here in the kitchen despite my poor sense of smell. Kind of got a light to medium color. All right, I had to shut the camera off because Mr. Coffee just started gurgling for some odd reason. So that bought a little bit of time for the coffee to cool off before I take my first sip. But I'm going to give it a little bit more time and just explain where I got this coffee from. So I actually purchased this at the Lion Coffee General Store in Honolulu. We drove through, I guess I'll call it a sketchy neighborhood. I mean, we went past a prison, and there was a lot of industrial down there, but they actually have a store and a little coffee shop in their processing facility, the factory where they actually make the coffee and bag the coffee. And you can go in there and order a coffee. We ordered a couple iced coffees, and you can shop around for things like coffee, tea, or one of these coffee cups. So if you happen to be in Honolulu, maybe you're waiting to get back to the airport for your flight, you know, maybe you got a little free time, just look it up on Google Maps there, and You can park around the corner. There's a little shopping center there. The parking spaces all say 2-hour parking only. We parked around the corner and walked a block over and sat down and enjoyed some coffee and just had a little bit of a shopping experience there. And the reason I say go there, or stop in at a grocery store like a Safeway, go there instead of buying this coffee at a gift shop, is because I went to different gift shops on different islands and they had this coffee for as much as 4 times what it costs in the grocery store. It's the same exact coffee. So that's just a little tip if you want to buy some real Hawaiian coffee and bring it back. You can also order this online. I'll go ahead and include a link in the description section below. And something else about this coffee is that Hawaiian Airlines has their own exclusive blend of it. I tried to buy some of it. They said, no, we can't sell it to you. So I don't know what roast that they use, but I did make a review video on it. So I'll include a link to that at the end of this one. All right, so let's go ahead and take the first sip. Got a good smell to it. Okay, I had to stop the camera again because the refrigerator compressor kicked on and made a bunch of noise. And then when I tried to talk, the dog started barking because I just got a delivery from Travis P11. Thanks, Travis. So what I was going to say is the coffee is not bitter at all. This is actually really good. So I'll have a few more cups of it. I'll let it cool down, see if it gets bitter, and come back and give you my final thoughts. So I've had a few cups of coffee, and I have to say that this is better than their exclusive roast for Hawaiian Airlines. That wasn't bad, but this is definitely better. This is coffee that I think your average coffee drinker would really enjoy, but I think they would find that the flavor is more rich than, say, Folgers or Maxwell House. So I would recommend this coffee to anyone. It was smooth, and when I let it cool down till it got lukewarm, it did get slightly bitter, but it wasn't that nasty bitter that I've experienced with so many coffees. It was that, hey, you might want to warm me up kind of bitter, really kind of toned down. I went to the Lion Coffee online store. I did a mock order of 1 10-ounce whole bean bag of original roast coffee. It was the same price that it was at their store in their coffee shop in Honolulu. Shipping from Hawaii to Michigan for 1 bag was $11, which I didn't think was bad. I decided to go ahead and add 2 more bags to the cart to see how much more the shipping charges would go up. So with 3 10-ounce bags of coffee, shipping charges actually went down to $5. I can't explain that. But if you wanted to save a little bit of money on shipping, you might want to order a couple different bags of coffee from them if you decide you want to try this out for yourself. They've got a lot of different varieties of coffee. I only brought back 2 from the islands, but in the future, I might place an order for a few different kinds and do some reviews on those. So stay tuned for that. So whether you're the average daily coffee drinker or you're a coffee snob, I think you would enjoy Lion Coffee Original Roast. Thanks for watching.